Hi guys, Mike Lickeneck, Movement is Life. It is Friday midday and it is actually a gorgeous day outside today here in South Florida, but don't let it fool you. In the last 24 hours we had heavy rains, blue skies, black skies, big drops of rain, thunders that's really deep. Just shows you a storm is coming. Okay, so number one, I want to say thank you to all my Black Belts nationwide who've been sending text and WhatsApp messages today. Good luck with the storm, sir. Our prayers are with you, with all the Floridian Agana people. I love that the Agana clan is a tight-knit clan. Ed Duplessis text me, Victor text me from Pennsylvania, Joel from Chicago, Trento from New Jersey, Marcos Garza, who knows where the fuck he's from. One day he's from Texas, the other day he's from fucking Connecticut, but we love you, Marcos. Anyway, so thank you for everybody that's texting. I want to send my prayers and my good luck to Lockwood, because that category 4 storm is coming straight into West Palm Beach, and then it's going to take an edge up a little bit west, and it's exactly where Lockwood's farm is. We love the farm, Lockwood. We hope the farm will be okay. We hope you'll be okay. To all my people in Orlando, Mark Thompson, 7 stars, Mike Waldo Rodriguez, Brian Miller, Brennan Acosta, Patrick, who just left the headquarters to basically move to Orlando. I hope you guys will be okay, be safe, be smart, this and that. Okay, so everybody in South Florida have been running around for water, running around for gas and this and that. And I always say it's the little things that make a big difference. Okay, so I'm going to give you 4 tips, especially for my people that are down here getting prepped for the storm. I'm going to give you 4 tips that hopefully will make your life easier when the storm actually hits on Monday afternoon or Monday evening as they're broadcasting it. First tip is for people who have pets. Okay, so I have dogs. I have one 130-pound Bouvier de Flandre in my house, and she drinks like a fucking horse. So here's an old school trick. Clean your bathtub, like really disinfect it, and right before the storm is about to start, fill up your bathtub, and that's the water for the pets, so they don't end up drinking the water from the humans and you're running out of water faster if you didn't get enough water. Personally, I got water already on Tuesday, and I got a bunch of fucking water. Chrissy came home and said, why we have so much water? I said, water won't go bad. The worst scenario, we have water for the next few weeks. It's not a big deal. So I got a lot of water. Also, don't only get just water, get electrolytes. Okay, you're not gonna have AC for a couple of days. It gets real hot. You're gonna sweat like a fucking pig, and you need to replenish your electrolytes. So I got a couple cases of Body Armor. I like the Body Armor better than how I call that, Gatorade for my kids at sports, because it's got coconut water in it. And I got a couple coconut waters, and I'm gonna mix my regular water with coconut water. Like that, I'm not dehydrated. So that's one for the water. The tip was the bathtub for water for your pets. Okay, number 2. Okay, everybody in South Florida right now is panicking at the stores. You go to the stores, the first thing they ran out of is water. Okay, and then Publix pull out the Publix water because they want to sell out their Publix water before they get replenished with the regular Zephyrfills and Dasani and all the good waters. So now Publix is selling more Publix water that they sell all year long in the last 2 days. Okay, so the first thing they run out is fucking water. As soon as they run out of the water at Publix or at the stores, now they're gonna start running out of soda. You go to the soda island and aisle, and they run out of soda. As soon as the soda runs out, the potato chips is next. You go to the potato chips aisle, and all the fucking potato chips are out. Okay, here's a secret. When the potato chips are out, go to the aisle that sells Jewish Israeli stuff like matzah ball, gefilte fish, all the shit from Israel, halva. Okay, there is a snack. Okay, this is an Israeli secret. Okay, there's a snack called BAMBA. I fucking grew up on BAMBA. It's the best. Okay, BAMBA is like a cheese puff, but made out of peanut butter. It's basically you eating peanut butter in the form of a cheese puff. In the IDF in Golani, we used to have BAMBA bags that were donated by the company for the soldiers, and we all had it in our pouches for emergency energy. It's the greatest. I fucking love Bamba. I can actually survive on Bamba. I can survive on Bamba for fucking 30 days. Just Bamba and fucking water. So again, if you're running out of good snacks, okay, good snacks, go to the Israeli/Jewish aisle. It's usually at the end of the aisle of where the dressing is, or whatever the fuck you call it, and get Bamba. Nobody buys Bamba because nobody knows what the fuck it is. It's actually priced cheap, even though it's a product from Israel. So get yourself fucking Bamba. Like that, you learn an Israeli culture fucking snack. So that's the second. First tip was the water in the bathtub for the pets. The second tip was the Bamba. Okay, now let's talk fucking generators. Okay, everybody is at the fucking gas tanks in South Florida, and what you see is either filling up their cars or either filling up those red fuel cans that are 5 gallons for their generators. Okay, so last year I started my generator, and my neighbor was struggling to start his fucking generator. He's just struggling to start his generator. It just wasn't working for him. Okay, so Chrissy looks at me and said, "Go help the guy." And I'm like, I can't stand this guy, fucking blue collar, white collar, what the fuck you want to call it, fucking little dweeb, fucking jerk off. I don't want to help him. She goes, "Listen, it's the hurricane. Be fucking nice to the neighbors." So I go there and I help him. Okay, this is what you need to get before the hurricane hits. It's starting fluid. It's a spray. Okay, you get it at the auto stores. Okay, what happens is your generators are sitting there for months at a time in your garage. They're not used, and it's very hard to start. All you do is you go where the carburetor is, you take off the cover of the carburetor. Some generators have now, they will have an air filter where the carburetor is, some won't, okay? You take the cover and you spray this shit for about 3 seconds, and shit will start like fucking magic. So last year, my neighbor was struggling and he thought he was fucked because that's the only generator he had. I went over there, I sprayed for 3 seconds, first yank, fucking shit started. Okay, so get yourself starter fluid, because if not, that little thing is gonna make your life miserable. Also, guys, a generator is an engine, okay? You got a fucking engine that sits there for months at a time, and also when the generator works, it's a very sloppy, simple engine, okay? It eats fucking oil. Get yourself oil. Now watch the oil with the generators. I'll show you, okay? You can go to the store and get generator oil, okay? That shit is the same thing as this, which is 5W30, but this is packaged as generator oil, and it'll cost you fucking $10, a little quart like that, versus this will cost you about $4, okay? This and this, it's the same exact product, just one is packaged for generator, and everybody that doesn't know the difference buy this at double the price. All you need is either 1 or 2 of those to last you a whole fucking 10 days. Okay, a whole 10 days. Because what happens is your generator is gonna run hours at a time, and you keep fucking putting gas, but nobody's checking the oil. All of a sudden, generator is gonna go blah, 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 and people go, something's up with the generator, and you let it go blah, 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 like that for fucking 2-3 hours. Boom, generator blows, the engine blows. Now you don't have a generator. So also, the oil in generators is hard to get. It's like a little thing that fucking you get, and most of them is hard to get, and then it's hard to put the oil in it. You need a funnel that's flexible like this. Okay, you buy this at the auto store. This shit's like $2, okay? It will make your life much easier. The little things that make your life easier, okay? And last and for all is get your vitamins, your fat burners for the storm. Okay, some people say, what the fuck, I need a fat burner for the storm. Okay, what's in here is, I bought this because it says double tap. See, it says double tap. That's the only fucking reason why I bought that fucking fat burner. Okay, the double tap inside it is ammo. It's ammo. Okay, I'll explain. Everybody is running around getting gas for their generators, not getting oil, definitely not getting the fluid starter, and definitely don't get the little fucking funnel. Those are little things that make a big fucking difference. Okay, water for your pets. Water for your pets. Okay, you don't want your water to end up fucking drinking your water that you put at fucking $2 fucking 16 ounce because everybody fucking jacked up their fucking prices, or you'll end up going to fucking Publix and you're buying Fiji water because they're out of fucking every other water on the shelf. Okay, so fill up your fucking bathtub, first disinfect it and clean it so they drink good water, and then now your pets have water for the storm, okay? Then you had, how I say that, like the fluid, and then you had the BAMBA, okay? The BAMBA makes a difference. It's gonna be such a great hurricane experience if you hit BAMBA instead of fucking regular potato chips. Just kidding, but like just in case they run out, go to that aisle, get the BAMBA, you get your potato chips, and it's healthier because it's actually peanut butter, okay? And finally, the ammo, okay? Let's talk about the ammo. Last year in Florida, it was said that it's a state of emergency when the hurricane hit. State of emergency means the government says you can open carry because there was a lot of robberies, home invasions right after the storm. This is what happens when the storm hits us. For a few hours, we lose power. It's fucking hell outside. You hear all the noises. You hear things flying, this and that. And in the morning, we get out of the fucking house and look for the fucking damage. Okay. Then, a couple days, there's no electricity. There's all the fucking emergency fucking services are busy with real shit. And robberies and looting starts, okay? And then what happens is a lot of guys, they have the ammo that's in the magazines only in the carry, in the EDC, and maybe an extra magazine, but they don't have extra ammo, okay? I always say my house, my castle. When there's a hurricane in my house, there's always a sign on the door that says nothing here worth for you to die for, go rob somebody else, okay? It's a deterrent. So they know we will fight. It is what it is. My entire fucking family will fight, from the dogs all the way to me, including the kids and my wife, okay? Everybody will fight, okay? So, but if this prolongs itself, like Andrews was long, and Andrews, there was a lot of problems with Andrews. I was in South Florida for Andrews, okay? I've been in South Florida for a long time, okay? If it's long duration, shit might hit the fan. I'm not saying be paranoid and think the fucking apocalypse is coming to hit, but you need fucking ammo just like you need batteries for your fucking flashlights. You need ammo for your guns, okay? If you're one of those people that hate guns and fucking march against guns and fucking stop the guns and this and that, you're obviously watching the wrong fucking channel. We are pro-guns, and if you are one of my students in South Florida, and you either pro-gun or you don't mind guns. I only have a couple fucking guys that don't like guns. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Get ammo, guys. Get enough ammo that it lasts you, okay? In one of those double tap things, I can fit about 100 rounds. So I have about 5 of those just for emergency. So I got 5 of those. I know I have 500 rounds just for emergency. All right, guys. I hope those little tips help you guys. God bless all my students that are here in South Florida. It's a big one. It's a category 4. The other day, Bogart was making fun of it, this and that. And today is giving tips as well for his patients, because people are going to pull their muscles, this and that, and putting shadows out because they're not active people. So he's not laughing anymore. So anyway, it's a big one. Category 4, hit West Palm Beach, and then it's going to be fucking hell on earth for a fucking few days. Be safe. Just remember, house, cars. Last hurricane, one of the palm trees fell on Chrissy's mirror and busted the mirror. All these things means nothing. The priority in the next few days is livestock. Everything else can be replaced. Everything else is bullshit in life. Livestock is the most important thing. Be ready. Be vigilant. Don't be paranoid, but be ready for anything that comes your way. All right, guys. God bless everybody. I'll talk to everybody after the storm.